you the ugly face. Hey, all right. Hey warriors, hey warriors, hey warriors. Happy freaking hump day. This week is kind of breezing on by. I'm gonna make this as brief as I can, as my first pose review was so long, because it just, pose has so much meat in it and you try to get to everything, but I'm gonna surmise it as brief as I can today. Pose season 2 episode 2 is called Worth It, I believe, and if I'm lisping, bear with me, I got my retainer in. So we have Blanca, who now is fiercely trying to set a good example for her children as house mother, to where now she has stepped down on some faith. She went on ahead, and the money she had been saving up for a while, she went on and got into business with this woman who to me was resembling one of those old, like, older Jewish, you know, like the mafia mob movies you see with the older Jewish women. They got the wives, they got all the money, all that makeup on, tacky ass clothes, and big hair. So she gets into business with this woman. She has Angel help her to look more feminine, because she is clocky. I'm sorry, y'all, she clocky. She has her to help her look passable, because she basically knew if she came looking, if they could clock her and see that she was a man, a trans man, they weren't gonna, the lady wouldn't give her the property. So the lady actually thought she was a woman. Business was janky, you guys. There was no contract. It was just cash and a handshake. The lady was short, she was nasty, she was trying to talk to her about gentrification of the communities and all of this, and Blanca's just thinking, I want my shop, I want my shop, I want to do what I have to do, I want my dream, live my dream. So I knew right then and there this was going to be a problem, because y'all didn't even have an actual contract. You just shook on the deal and paid cash. Boom. Then let's see, we have old Pretty Ricky done brought his behind back from tour. Pretty Ricky is back. Damon had it all laid out and set up, and they making up for lost time and Valentine's Day's missed, and they doing the grown up, y'all. They doing the grown up, having a good old time, you know. And what ultimately happens at a ball is that they were at a ball, they were at the bar. This other nice looking guy, younger guy, tells Damon, basically was kind of fishing and getting in Damon's head and messing with him, but he went on and spilled the beans and told him, shit, I've been fucking your man all on tour. We on tour together, baby. He been giving me that pipe. He been giving me that meat. So they get to fighting and carrying on all at the ball, and it was just a fool, honey. And Damon feeling bad, and they get back to the house, and they fighting and carrying on, and Pretty Ricky steady trying to do the whole I didn't do anything with him, and I didn't tell you he was on the tour, because you always jump into conclusions, and he done a backpedaling. We all know he done slept with that. He was sleeping with that boy all on that tour. So that's what happened with that. Then Damon blurts out that on top of all of this, you convinced me to sleep with you again without a condom. Boom. Now Blanca is just hurt, broke down, toe up, a mess. That ultimately resulted in her, towards the end of the episode, her sitting down and telling them all her truth finally about how, and we also got to see it as viewers, how she contracted HIV, now AIDS, and she was telling her children about it. I feel like that's where we got to see Poppy's acting skills, his chops a little bit more. He was very emotional when she let them know she had AIDS. He basically told her he would protect her. He would never let any harm come to her. If he had to steal medication and drugs to help her survive and live, he will. And that was a very heartfelt moment. So I think at that point though, Damon got it and understood that, like, I'm worth it and I deserve better than this. So actually in episode, he ultimately broke up with Ricky. Now this is post them sitting down. They both went and got tested again for HIV. Then they went, both of them came out. Ricky was saying that he tested negative. However, I think there's going to be something to that, because he looked shaking a little bit. It didn't look like it was authentic when he came out and said he tested negative. So nonetheless, later in the episode, like I said, Damon wound up breaking up with Ricky. Ricky crying, breaking down, and was like, please, you gotta fight for us, don't leave me, and da-da-da-da. And Damon is just like, look, I'm young, I have nothing to offer you right now, and I'm too young to be having my everything wrapped up in somebody. And so we see Pretty Ricky break on down, which further made me kind of go, something's off. I think he's now contracted the virus, and now things are getting ready to start crumbling for him. Then what really rocked the episode was Miss Electra. I'm getting ready to sum it up. I'm getting ready to wrap it up. Miss Electra has now went out after getting into it with Lulu and all of them, and that situation just wasn't going to work out. We actually find out what Electra has been doing. Electra has gotten into a lot of the S&M, bondage, and all that kind of stuff, underground stuff, and she's been making her money like that. And she decides, like, what the hell am I doing? I got enough talent, I got enough money, I'm getting ready to start my own house and do what I gotta do, baby. She went out there and picked the baddest, from the Vulgars to Face to everything. She went and got some of the fiercest queens, honey, and she is now she now has the House of Wintour, named after the famous, you know, Anna Wintour. So that's kind of how things went. The episode was good. I liked it. We're on to a good start. You guys keep watching. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss anything that your girl is doing, warriors. I love you guys. Be good to others. Definitely be good to yourselves. Mwah!